guys. I'm driving up to my momas. So if you will, like, let me know that you're in here, because I can't see anybody. But anyway, I was just listening to freaking, what a dumbass. Sloppy Molly over there. Oh, let me see. Hey, Lisa. How are you, babe? Can you hear me? Everything's okay? Villains Cupcake. Hello. I like that name. Yeah, I freaking... Oh, look at this lotion. I was, Rachel, you know, she's got some freaking nerve, that damn Molly Golightly. She's freaking, I think she is desperate for content, and I think she is doing all this, going live and doing all this stupid shit, because she wants to, you know, she's dipping her toes in the water to see how it's going to be, you know, testing the waters about wanting to come back. But, you know, the crazy part, hey guys, I'm driving, so I can't, Muffin Mouse, I won't be able to, you know, chit chat too much. I'm going up to my Sunday, Mother's Day, will be my mom's 89th birthday. Her birthday falls on Mother's Day this year, so my niece and I have orchestrated a little get together, a little shore away at the church. So I'm going in a little early so I can start preparing. You ought to see my back seat back here. I've got like almost a whole flat of strawberries. Hey, Julie from Philly. She wanted chocolate covered strawberries. I asked her what kind of cake she wanted, but I'm gonna make a strawberry tres leche anyway. But she said I like chocolate covered strawberries, but you know I can't do those until the day before. Anywho, I've got some beautiful strawberries. They're huge. They're like, okay, so my husband smokes ultralights shorts, King in the Marlboro Ultra, and one of the strawberries I put on top of that just to show my sister how big it was, the size of that cigarette pack last night. I told my sister, I said, and all of them are like big like that. They're beautiful. They taste so good. This is the time for sure. But yeah, I freaking could not believe that she's over there saying the crap that she's saying about hills in the air. I mean, gosh, you know, it blows my mind, the audacity. Hey, Marindy. Hey, love. It blows my mind, the audacity, the kahunas that thing has, you know, to do that. And she seems to forget, I guess, all the time away that she's had. I guess it made her forget that she was a freaking basket case. She was a loose cannon, a detriment to her own self whenever she lost her channel. I mean, doxing people, talking about, you know, transgender. I mean, just she was going off like a crazy woman, you know. And I kind of like marked a little bit of it up to her losing her mom, you know what I mean? But look, let's just all admit it. Her mom passed away. I mean, her cheese was slipping off that cracker long before her mother got sick and passed away. You know what I mean? Flash for her. Hills was more of a friend to me in the short time that I knew her than Sloppy Molly was. And that's for sure the truth. You know, I've got to say one thing about Hills. She was always eager to help. She wanted people to understand if they were, you know, misguided on something. She was quick to set the record straight, and she was a very forgiving person. And she was always nothing but kind to me. And she deserves respect. You know, Molly didn't want, you know, she ran around with a narrative telling people that I called her mother a bee. And I never, ever did that. I would never do that. I wouldn't call anybody's mother that. much less somebody's mother that was passing away. It's not who I am. It's not how I roll. I don't talk like that. But she ran around telling everybody that I had called her mom that. And I would never do that. And I know people that know me know that. But the fact that she would even say that, she should know me well enough at this point to have known that I would never do that. But anyway, it helped her, narrative to run with that. It helped her justify saying crap like that, making up lies, and she's not beyond making up lies. It helped her justify, hating on me because she didn't have no other reason to. I've never given her a reason. I was a good friend, and and then to see her so desperately coming back and wanting to talk about Jilly the other day, and then doing that about Alicia. And first of all, she used to be pretty good about doing impressions, but let me just tell you guys, she is so off the mark with Jilly and Alicia. I mean, she really and truthfully needs to go back to learning how to do impressions because she's sucking at that. But yeah, making it sound like she's coming, she's fixing to come on here and lay out something that nobody knows, and it's just regurgitating the same old bull crap that she's already said, And Jilly, hey, call me Frenchie Noth. And Jilly, let me just say this. If that's the worst, whatever she has said on you, if that's the worst she's got on you, baby, consider yourself lucky. I mean, seriously. She is rotten to the core. Rotten to the core. There is a special place for her. You don't do crap like that. But I hope, and I don't know, I'm going to have to get busy reading the terms of service and see. I hope that since she's been banned, on her other channel, I know this one probably, hey, Mint Mama, I know this one probably had this channel that she's on, her Go Harder channel. I know it probably has a different IP address, and that may be how she's able to get away with it, but I'm going to do some looking into it because if she's not supposed to have a YouTube channel, I mean, when they took her other one, I don't understand how she could start another one up whenever, I mean, that's technically ban evading. I mean, I know it's not ban evading, but look at like Natasha Cooper and Michelle, for heaven's sake. I mean, they got banned, lost their channel, and every time they would create, they would lose it again. They'd create new ones and lose it again. So it's no different than what she's doing. So if she thinks that people have forgotten, she should have waited a little longer before she come back, because there's still too many people around here to have forgotten the tragedy that she was whenever she left. I mean, she's pathetic. But I recorded a little bit of her live, about 18 minutes of it before I left the house, and I'm gonna play it and react to it. Fair use. Let's see. Maybe you guys can hear it. Oh my gosh. So Justin reached out to her. She said Justice for All reached out to her, and Laura, which Laura and her have never quit talking. They are always, they scratch each other's back. I don't care what they say about each other. They're always going to support each other, and they may get mad at each other, but they're going to always give each other heads up and have each other's back, regardless of what front they put on here on YouTube. I can tell you that right now. So, that's just the way it is. Laura's that desperate, and so is Molly, because that's really and truthfully the only consistent source that she's got over here is Laura. And that's sad. Think about that, to know that that is your lifeline. So anywho, hey, Xena Fire. Let me see. Let me know if you guys can't hear it.
But I remember saying something like, wow, this woman sounds like she was stood up at the altar.
Wow.
Very, very vicious. Unnecessarily.
Now listen, mind you guys, I didn't listen to this. I was getting stuff ready, so I don't know what she's saying either. So
unnecessarily judgmental. Unnecessarily.
Hey, everybody joining.
Just harsh for little tiny things. And as we all know, bad behavior gets rewarded on this type of platform, especially YouTube.
Wow.
Why is that?
Why don't you tell us? Your behavior got rewarded.
Andrea, Olivia, Justin, me, or Dolly, or anyone who ever really did any sort of boots on the ground type work
Oh my gosh.
And when you're on the
Okay, so so that was work. She's calling what those yahoos did as work. That was straight up embarrassment. Are you kidding me? I can't believe she just said that. That shows you how delusional that heifer is, you guys. She thinks that what they did was like work. I guess she's fixing to go on and brag about how she got the laundry, Lorette, whatever Brian Laundrie's mom was, her name, whatever her name is, got her to come out and I guess, she solved that case. I guess she's fixing to, I'll tell us that too. Man, I can't believe she thinks that was work.
Content for your haters. You're making content for your followers. Sadly, I see a lot of people that get so caught up in having to prove their haters wrong that their channel turns into making, what they're saying, all about content for haters. And I have to say, like with our fact-finding mission and stuff like that, we would get attention. And the thing was,
fact-finding mission.
I felt like it was the team effort. I couldn't have done that without Jonathan Riches and Andrew. I couldn't have done that. I couldn't have.
Really?
Made the money.
Girl, sure you could have. A damn imbecile could have done what you did. I mean, y'all went to the dollar store. You went to the dollar store and bought poster board, magic markers, and you did a little freaking crafts whenever you were doing in Kingsport up there with Summer Wells. You did arts and crafts on some damn poster board. Sure, anybody could have done that. And then all the stuff that you bought was freaking donations from the subs, so it's not like it was any money out of your pocket, Sloppy Molly. Quit freaking trying to disgrace the memory and the legacy of Hills in the Air. Girl, when you will never, ever come close to freaking living up to the kind of lady she was. Talk about class. Now that was class. You were pathetic.
And that applies to not just the Wells dogs, but the community as well. And that was based on the fact that money was coming from
subscribers.
You guys.
Yeah, that's right. At least she's telling the truth of that.
Literally, we're saying you gotta go down there and try to find out what is really going on down there.
Oh my God. I don't believe anybody said.
Just immediately came out of the woodwork and you were attacked for it.
Attacked for it.
And I remember specifically having
you guys, if y'all know, if you can find anybody that told her that they needed her to go to Tennessee and find out what was going on with Summer, let me know. I'd love to talk to that person. That so did not happen. Nobody told you to go stick your nose in, especially after the spectacle you made of the laundries. No one told you to go and do that, Sloppy Molly. Nobody wanted you to. Matter of fact, you embarrassed everybody. You were a disgrace, hollering about their child passing away and all the crap, the disgusting things that you said. You and your little, I don't even know what you would call it, little groupies. You guys look like idiots. And there's a reason why you ain't still doing it. There's a reason why it's still not going on. You were a joke.
this conversation with a female police officer in Hershey, and she was looking through like the Benny Key stuff and blah blah blah. And she said, I don't know why you guys get the kind of backlash that you do. We think that what you guys do is cool.
Oh, cool, really? Bitch!
We're getting attention. So,
She is lying.
And the thing is
Can y'all believe
I had
that?
to learn the hard way when I started a YouTube channel and gained some attention, a lot of attention with the Chris Watts case. A lot of people that are addicted to true crime are not well on the head. I'm plainly one of those people, obviously.
Yeah,
Since
obviously.
I walked into
Obviously.
a major that I went to Don Wells' house with him shooting flare gun over our heads. That I almost got hit with a tree. That I almost fell off the mountain.
Oh my God.
I had to deal with all the lies that were made up about me. And sadly, this woman that passed away was a huge contributor to that.
Wow.
So everyone can say, oh,
you
I'll
feel?
tell you, I feel very sad that Hunter's mother passed away. I feel sad about that. You want to know why? Because she treated me with
What?
some decency.
Wow.
I could tell that she was struggling with money, and I gave her $60. And that was made into look like it was bribery, but it wasn't that. It was called generosity. She gave us the time.
Wow. So she can't be respectful enough to keep her mouth shut about heels. She can't even do that. She can't be respectful. I mean, you know, if you don't have anything to say nice, don't say anything at all. But she can't even be respectful enough to leave, you know, leave heels out of her mouth. But she wants to go and, oh my gosh, slap everybody in the face by saying she didn't know the woman, but she felt bad. The one she felt bad for was Hunter's mom, which I feel bad about Hunter's mom passing away as well. But there's no comparison here. There's no comparison. Nobody's asking you to compare. And I don't know who called you up and asked you how you felt about Hills passing, Sloppy Molly, because you were the last person I thought about whenever I tuned into Queens this morning in the wee hours. You were not even a thought in my mind about how you must feel. And if you think that Hills was the biggest contributor, girlfriend, Hills was maybe in line, but there was lots of people not cool with what you were doing and what you stood for. Have you forgotten what a hot mess express you were? Girl, you were so messed up on freaking pills or whatever, your Chinese laxative, whatever you were so messed up, you couldn't even freaking string a sentence together. I mean, my God, Gina Diamond was your best friend after you meeting her for a couple of days. She was your best friend. And you were stupid enough to listen to Spanky, Mr. Covergirl. You were stupid enough to listen to him and set up camera and leave it going on your bed and breakfast house guests whenever y'all were driving into your mother's funeral. That's invasion of privacy. I can't believe you have forgotten what a buffoon you were before you got your booted off this damn platform. I just can't believe it, man. I can't believe it. Woo, I don't know what she's smoking or whatever, but it must be good to make her forget about what was really going on. Wow. I'm sorry. People that care about Hills and love her, I'm so sorry that she is such a disgusting pig.
She didn't want us to exploit, so I didn't put you up. I tried to respect these victims as much as I could. But I just got to a point, you guys, where every time I was kind of, in a way, victorious with, getting people out of their houses.
Oh my God.
Getting people to cooperate.
Victorious.
I always had to somehow bear some kind of consequences or answer to these people that just hide behind a cartoon character. I don't have to answer to that. I don't to be victorious. Don't time out anyone. Just completely block them from my channel. I'm not looking at the comments, but I can see people.
Like she's some damn scholar, you know. Wow, she is. You guys, can y'all believe the audacity and the stupidness that's coming out of her? Back soon. Hopefully I'm back. I'm back. Hey, Nanny. Hey, everybody's coming in. I'm sorry, I'm driving to my mom's, and somebody sent me a message before I left telling me that Sloppy Molly was up there on her Go Harder channel. And so like 18 minutes of it while I was packing my car up, and I thought I'd call you, come live with you guys and react to that. But wow, I can't believe that she is being so dismissed and acting like Hills was just a clip channel. Boy, what a piece of shit. She truly is the lowest of lows. She really is. She is an embarrassment. Waste of skin. Look, I really and truthfully believe that she is doing this and saying this about Hills to be controversial. I'm telling you guys, I really do. I think that she is wanting to come back, and she kind of thrives. She's kind of like a shock jock, you know what I mean? She likes doing that. So I really and truthfully want to believe that her mother has, not been gone that long for her to be able to be so dismissive and so negative about somebody else passing. I mean, she is just, I think she's just doing this to get reactions out of people, really and truthfully. I mean, I know she's a vile piece of shit, but I really do think that, matter of fact, I'm not even going to finish listening to the crap that she said, but I do think that she is just doing this to try to, like, ruffle feathers, because that's who she is. She's like those children that, any kind of attention, even if it's bad attention, is, she thrives on it. She wants to be the center of attention. She's disgusting, man. I mean, and she was saying that Justice for All, Spanky, was going to name his channel Hills in the Air, and she snatched it before he had a chance to. I don't know if that's true or not. If that's true, I wasn't privy to that or aware of that, and I've never heard them fuss and say anything about it before. You know what I mean? So if that's true, I just missed it. Maybe you guys will know if she said that. Hey, Simon, how are you, love? Maybe she'll say, if you guys know that that's true. Hey, Voice for the Voices. Yeah, I mean, I've never heard her bitch about that before, about Hill stealing his channel name. I mean, my goodness. He's got his new one, or his latest one is Clutch Them Pearls. I mean, good Lord. Really and truthfully, I don't think he was that creative to come up with Hills in the Air initially. Sorry. I just don't think that he was. Hey, Julie, Dizzy. Thank you, whoever's getting the trolls out of here. I'm telling you what, it's funny. I have, haven't been live lately a whole lot. Hey, twin thing, you make my heart sing. I just saw you got that one, but I'm surprised at the amount of trolls that I've gotten the last 2 times that I've went live. I'm really surprised by that. I mean, I've gotten a few here and there, but I had some crazy ones the other day. Hey, Dizzy. So yeah, very, very sad. I know. I remember when Jilly, when we were having our little dispute on Queen Bee's panel, and I remember Hills was one of the first ones to chime in and try to, I was my temperature was rising and Jilly's was rising, and Hills was the first one to try to. I mean, she diffused it. She made me feel calm, and she come on and she genuinely was trying to explain things in a genuine way. You know what I mean? Not to be snarky or snide about it. She was always willing to help, and I very saddened to hear the news. What's an MGL? Well, funny you may ask. A big old pile of crap is what it is, Joe. It's sorry excuse for a human. It's a life coach that exists out of Pennsylvania. She calls herself a life coach. She's a disgrace to humanity, is what she is. Yeah, bully for sure, for sure. Yeah, hefty bag. She wears a hefty garbage bag whenever it starts to get a little cool. Well, it is very sad news, and I mean it's sad because I hear that Clarity, I think Clarity. Now she was not nice to me, but anyway, I hate that anybody, but she passed away, I think, last week, and she was a young person with children, and had some young children, and then Jonice, and just so sad. It seems like there's been a lot of people passing lately, you know. Hey, Forgotten Whispers, I'm sorry. I know y'all were good friends, and I'm so sorry. And I think Lisa, Crimes and Fashion, is going to go live tonight. I hate that for her too, because I know they were close. So I'll for sure try to catch that one. Still in leather. How are you? Boy, it is summertime now, you guys. It is summertime. Told my husband, I said, woo, whenever he got home from work, I said, holy moly. I said, just not doing very much at all, exerting myself. I'm going to try to open one of these strawberries and show you guys how big they are. I got my hands full. These are some honkers. But just look at that. I don't know if that does it justice. They're beautiful berries. So, there's a new grocery store here, and it's called Aldi. I think that's how you pronounce it, A-L-D-I. So you have to put a quarter, the grocery carts or buggies or whatever you call them, they're like chained together, linked together, and you have to put a quarter in there. I didn't have a whole quarter, so a lady come up and she gave me one, and whenever I got ready to leave, and you have to carry your own bags in or buy theirs. I don't know how much they were. I carried my own in, but anywho, whenever I went out, when you put the buggy back and you put the chain back in it, it spits your quarter back out. So I guess you just borrow the buggy instead. But anyway, the prices were really, really, really good. These strawberries were like $1.99 for a pack, $1.99. And then I got jalapenos. They had a bag of jalapeno peppers, and I normally buy serranos to like cook with and stuff like that, but I'm stuffing these jalapenos. I'm gonna stuff them. But so I bought the jalapenos, but they had like a bag of beautiful jalapenos for like 43 cents a bag. It was crazy. And listen, that's some good stuff, because it's expensive to buy groceries these days. I mean, it is ridiculous what it costs to go to the dang store. So I don't know if I didn't even look at my receipt, but there's some grocery stores that they charge like a little surcharge at the end. I don't know if this one did or not, but anyway, my experience was rather pleasant yesterday going to it. Aldi, A-L-D-I was, and I know I've been hearing they're like popping up in different places, so I think it's good for other chains to have a little competition, you know. Good competition ain't never hurt nobody. Keeps people honest, and price is competitive anyway. Hundo, you been doing any fishing lately? I know you were the other night whenever you got up on Jenny's live. My brother and his boys went when I was at home last week, and man, they went bass fishing, and they caught, I don't know how big. My brother's gonna have one of them mounted, big old bass. So I haven't. Okay, you guys, I'm buffering, so I'm going to get off here. I'm fixing to get on the interstate anyway, so I just had to come on and vent for a minute. But, sitting here thinking about it, like the cheese and they had a lot of hummus, a lot of different flavors in their dips and cheeses and stuff like that. It had a really nice in there too. So, but anyway, thank you guys for joining me, and let's everybody, keep Hill's daughter and her friends and family in your, close to your hearts and in your thoughts. But I will try to holler at you guys later on, okay?